Atlanta after spending the whole week in LA with Daniel at Xhover.
What's up, guys?
God, that guy's back. Guess who else moved to Atlanta? That weirdo. Have you ever heard of this guy? Yeah, we got new additions to the Atlanta scene. Johnny had to move down here because he was tired of flying by himself up in Chicago and Miami.
And these office sparks. I don't know, you're gonna cut that.
No.
You're gonna cut that.
You've got to put that in now.
I'm a really bad vlogger, but I'm trying to vlog because these guys vlog and we're all vloggers.
So he's got to work on talking to the camera.
Yeah.
And the only way to learn is to have bad footage of you online. So I'm gonna help you with that.
Oh shit.
All right.
All right, no, but for real, I'm back in Atlanta. We're flying. I've been here a few times. This is, it's like some hospital offices, but they're really only open during the weekdays. So on the weekends, we kind of get to come here and fly, and there's no security, and nobody seems to mind. It all works out for us well. So before I get into the battery test, we're gonna let Willard have a crack at my quad. So it is the switch you wanted it to be, but this is like a dead man switch. That has to be all the way down before this is active. And then that has to be all the way down.
Okay.
But you can't flip
Wait,
you can't flip it quick. You have to pause in the middle.
Why?
Because pausing in the middle arms it with the throttle cut off and then all the way down, throttle cut. It works. Just don't do it fast.
Oh, that sounds sketchy, but I'll take your word for it. And away we go.
Oh, he died.
Yo, I'm trying to do some durability testing for you, Kevin.
I hope that wasn't bad.
Nah, it got stuck in a tree and then ping ponged down.
Okay. Now, what did you think about flight characteristics, though?
It felt good. It's very seldomly do we find a quad that you can bash it on the pitch axis.
Yeah.
And it not just freak out sometimes. Like, I can't make that. Like, when you do like a little half flip, like when you go, like, boop, like that, usually, if you don't like ease into it or ease out of it, you'll get a little bobble at it or like overshoot too far and it's kind of wonky. But that one, you can just like slam it on the pitch stick and it doesn't care.
That sounds...
The roll's weird though. I don't know. I think that may be a tune issue.
Yeah, I think it probably is a tune issue. I don't know. Well, I hope it's a tune issue.
I think it's a tune issue because when I put beta flat on my KISS or a KISS FC, I had that same issue with it.
Gotcha. I wonder if that whole pitch issue is because it's not an underslung battery and you've got an X, so the front to rear motor separation is higher than on, say, like a QAVR or a
Yeah, I think that's one of the, when you make it like longer and pitch-wise, you can start doing things like really hard, like half flips, and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. Next.
Like
all right, this is turning into just everybody fly Stingy's quad. Johnny is up next.
Yeah, that's solid. I mean, Betaflight.
Yeah, I know your opinions on Betaflight.
No,
but
it's probably just the tune. We had different preferences.
And it's a very rough tune because the whole week I was in LA, it was windy as shit, and it was one of those like you try to tune in the wind, and you're like, I don't know, it's doing this, but is that the wind or is that the quad? Is that the tune? So we're gonna wrap up my battery experiment. I'm done with testing batteries.
It's been like 3 months you've been doing this.
It's been 4.
I don't even have the data anymore, by the way.
Yeah, so he's lying. He better be.
I'm not lying.
And I'm gonna do some test flights. I only have like 3 batteries left. So it's gonna be 3 test flights, and we'll compare the voltage sag on those. The rest of the data is in the in the description, there's a link to a spreadsheet that is super messy, but it has all of the data. I kind of lost track of how many charges for the last month or so. I haven't really been doing a good job keeping that up, but I did do one last internal resistance test prior to losing the most recent battery. So we're down to 3 of the original 8. And you know what, no spoilers, but it's pretty obvious if you look at the data or if you look at any of my other previous tests what my conclusion is going to be. But we'll go ahead and do one more flight test for the day and then just have that reveal, get it out of the way, and just have a fun day of flying. So let's go rip. Okay, battery test is done. I only have 2 types of batteries. My fingers are crossed that one is conditioned and one is non-conditioned. Nick is about to reveal that. Of the 3 batteries that I flew, one of them sagged down to 12.3, but there was another one in that pair of group because I have 2 Gs, 1 M, and 1 G sagged to 13.3. 1 M sagged to 13.1, and all of them were max current at around 76 amps, and that's not really a tuned current sensor. That's just to ballpark it so that we have something to compare. But, Willard, which groups were conditioned and which groups were not conditioned?
Are you ready for the data? I gotta find
ready.
it. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, well first I gotta find the data, put it somewhere. Aha, here it is. So the not conditioned batteries were the ones with the goggles blacked out and the C rating blacked out.
Yay! So I have some from both groups. Okay, goggles and C rating
Are the
were
not
non-conditioned.
conditioned. The conditioned were the MA blacked out and the word race being blacked out.
Okay, so M and R were conditioned, G and C were non-conditioned, and I just took the first letter because it was going to get confusing otherwise. So, yeah, my conclusions: batteries don't last long enough in harsh environments to matter whether or not you condition it. Maybe if I could continue this on and not be killing batteries, then it might matter. But in 4 months and I don't know how many cycles, I don't know, 4 or 5 months at this point.
Yeah, it's about you started this.
Did I start
Oh my
in
god!
December
Yeah,
or January?
you started in December. It was before I went back to school. Remember?
Okay.
Because it was back when I actually flew.
Oh yeah, because you were over at my house and did it. So yeah, in that amount of time, I've lost so many batteries to damage and crashes, etc. Cells just dying. So yeah, I don't think that in the type of flying that I do, which I'll admit is kind of extreme with all the concrete and proximity flights.
And over discharging every pack.
Not always.
Most of the time.
Just today. But yeah, batteries are not going to last long enough for conditioning to matter. So now that we got that out of the way, I am done with battery testing. Don't ask me about battery data. I'm not going to record it anymore.
You should ask him about batteries anytime that the word battery pops into your mind. You should open up your phone, pull up Facebook Messenger.
You should ask me about the new Stingy frame. Be like, what's up with the new Stingy frame? That's going to be my next influx of emails. All right, guys, let's go to another spot. I don't know where Johnny's disappeared. Schizo still hasn't showed up, but I kind of want to go fly something else.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
All right, he was just hiding in the car because he's got no quad to fly. Let's go fly. I found Skeeter and his his new fandangled electric car. That thing ain't got no gas. What's up, man? Dang. Pink for life. Alright, I gotta fly.
What is that?
That's that Stingy frame.
Damn, look at those little stingers on the end.
Schizo on a Stingy frame.
I'm trying to understand how your switches work. God. All right, now you're ready to arm. All right, here we go.
You have to go slow. You have to go slow. You can't go fast.
It's all about the speed, guys. All right.
How terrified are you of those rates?
Oh God. Terrible enough to not be by the building. This is smooth. This thing locks on like it's on a rail.
Exactly.
I like it. I like it. I hate your rates.
Yeah, that was.
I still hate your rates.
I fully expected that.
Very smooth. Yeah.
So what'd you think? Real opinion. You can say bad things.
No, it flies similar to the Orca. I've only flown like one Orca that Raceflight sent me, and it's a Stretch X.
Yeah.
And it felt similar characteristic where it just it's like you're on a roller coaster, like it locks in a perfect rail.
Dang.
Which I guess is probably just the stance, the wider stance.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was going for.
And I haven't flown Betaflight forever, but it's very smooth.
Sweet.
Very smooth.
All right, guys, that's it. I'll be back soon. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Click that like button, subscribe.